episode 30 of Something Something. Of course, I'm still Kevin.
And I am Dan. It would be a bit funny if we changed our names.
You might have to. I think you might just keep guessing. But yeah, it's been, 2 weeks again?
Nearly 2 weeks.
Both been ill. Got a flu.
Yeah, I had a cold. And so did you.
Well, you had it. I got it from you. I'd now give it to my girlfriend.
And now everyone's just getting the lurgy.
I feel like I'm getting it back as well.
It's that time of year.
Yeah.
Isn't it like winter for us, and then in Australia it's summer?
Yeah, there's a thing called the summer cold. I never know what that is. What's the summer cold?
It's just, I don't know, it's just when the
Is that like hay fever and stuff?
As you can see, I'm just still getting over it.
Still dying. Yeah. So, basically, we're back.
For another round.
Another round of something.
I hope you enjoyed the EGX podcast last time.
It feels so long ago. I know it's only 2 weeks, but it feels longer than that.
It was longer than that. Yeah, it feels longer than that.
Yeah.
Well, we went. It was longer than when we went because that was like September.
Yeah, because we went. And that was September now. We're nearly in November.
Yeah,
that's
that was
crazy.
a month ago now.
It's not good. It's not good. Well, I hope you enjoyed it. I really enjoyed the episode.
Yeah.
Just recapping what we got up to, all the games we played.
And we bitched about it a little bit, but
yeah,
that was just our honest
We are
opinion.
hoping to go to Rezzed, aren't we, next year?
Yeah, that's a good point. We need to sort out the Res tickets.
Basically, an indie event based, well, still Eurogamer, but it's just completely all indie. So loads of developers, loads of playable games, and there's not one AAA game there, which is good because the indies really want people's attention. So that I'm more excited. And it's in London, so it's not Birmingham. So yeah,
that's true.
You don't have to go that far.
Yeah, we'll smash it up.
Yeah.
Guess what day it is tomorrow?
National Shark Day.
National Shark Day. No. Oh dear.
Is that not a day?
It's October 21st. It's Back to the Future Day.
Oh yes.
Did you not see this?
No.
And obviously on the film, it's like, we're going to October 21st, 2015, at whatever time it was in the afternoon.
Oh, this is the way that he sees everything. He sees.
This is like when they first travel to the future in Back to the Future 2. That is the date they come to 2015.
October 21st.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we might see Marty McFly and Doc Brown appear somewhere.
Can you imagine that actually happened? Like, wow.
We're like, oh.
So when he actually come to the future in the film, he saw hoverboards. He saw Jaws 19 in 4D.
Yeah, that's not
flying cars. Were they around? Did you see them?
Yeah, there was flying cars.
He saw some really weird Pepsi bottle as well.
Yeah, there's Pepsi bottle, flying cars, hoverboard, 4D. I mean, there's a couple of things that might be almost.
There's some, and I think that he predicted that the Cubs would win baseball.
Yeah,
and they nearly will. Like they could,
yeah.
Not the Cubs. Is it NHL or something like that?
Yeah, the Cubs. The Cubs won.
Apparently,
series.
Apparently, it's a team that never wins anything. So, and they predicted that they'd win it. And if they do, that'd be one of the things that the film got right. So,
yeah.
But there has been a bit of a wave of hoverboards recently. I know they're not called hoverboards.
These are shit things.
But these are they're like electric motor.
Yeah, they've got wheels. You stand on the fucking thing.
Have you had a go on one?
And you just lean or something, and it just wheels you, and it's about the same as walking speed, maybe slightly faster.
Yeah.
But it's nowhere near hoverboard.
I don't know why.
It's just a craze at the moment. It's like a little scooter.
Yeah, they're being marketed, aren't they? Like people say it's the new big thing, but it's just another thing to pay for. Like, and apparently you can't ride them on the path now. They've already said they're not legal to go on the path.
Oh, there's a shock.
You can't go on the road because
so are you going to take it?
You can't tax it. You can't put a license plate on it, so you can't actually use it anywhere. In the garden, around the house.
It's just like an electric scooter type thing.
It's basically a Segway with no upper support.
It's very crappy.
And I've been on a Segway. It's really hard to use because you've got to balance your weight to move forward.
Oh, all those things, yeah, the thing, yeah.
So you've got to sort of balance, but not your whole body. So you've just got to balance your legs, but yet still keep
otherwise
straight.
You might stack it.
Because otherwise you might go. I fell off when I did it because it was it was Segway rally rally experience. So these are not normal segways. They had rally wheels, so bigger wheels.
Oh, wow.
So you could go up and down hills on them, like mud hills, and do jumps and stuff.
Oh.
It was quite scary because they go 20 miles an hour. That is pretty quick.
Yeah, that's quicker than those little shit things
Yeah.
as on the market at the moment.
Yeah, but
yeah, so it's Back to the Future
so
Day.
are you going to celebrate it?
Well, I'll be at work, unfortunately.
Sadly,
But it's a good day for Back to the Future fans because on ITV2 in the UK, they're doing they're playing all of them.
are they?
Yeah, every single
I
one.
need to record them then.
I got them on DVD, so I'm alright.
Yeah.
Have you not?
No,
I thought you might have had it.
no, I'll record them and I'll set them up.
And
Okay.
yeah, they're up there with my top films of all time
Yeah, they re-released it again in cinema as well.
in selected cinemas.
With Stevens, you're getting it. HD. One day only. I think it's just literally just for tomorrow and that's it.
What, all three of
All
them?
three of them, yeah, back to back.
Oh, that's pretty good.
That's cool, isn't it?
That's annoying that I'm missing that out.
But who has I know.
It's like Ghostbusters was out with it as well because it's 30 years of Ghostbusters,
I'd love to see that back in cinema again.
and it was there, and I missed
I've
out.
got Ghostbusters 1 on Blu-ray, but I think they've finally released Ghostbusters 2 now as well.
You can get 1 and 2 on Blu-ray now.
You can get, but
I've got 1 and 2 normal DVD.
It took a while. Same. It took a while for them both. Like the second one to come out on Blu-ray for some reason.
Again,
But now
that's one of my top films.
yeah, that's up there, and I just can't. Anything new now to do with Ghostbusters, I'm ignoring because
Remember the time we covered this in a podcast
yeah,
a few months back about the new Ghostbusters with the bitches in it,
bitches,
the girls,
the bitches.
and I don't know. I'm just really skeptical.
Yeah,
Shit,
I don't even want to entertain the thought of watching it.
no, I'm just gonna wait till it comes out.
But there's
£1.
cameos, isn't there? There's cameos. There's going to be the black guy. He's coming.
Winston.
He's back in it. They reckon Bill Murray is going to be in it, but not as his character's name. I forgot his character.
Peter Venkman.
Peter Venkman. Yeah.
Yeah.
He's going to do. He might be voicing a ghost or something.
Oh, it's bull. It just
I know.
it just doesn't exist to me. It's
And they did offer a part to. I forgot his name.
Dan Aykroyd.
No, the one, the little guy who becomes one of them.
Harold Ramis.
No, is that his name?
Is that him? No.
No, the
died,
one
didn't he?
that becomes him like a fifth Ghostbuster in the second one.
Yeah, like
And
the
he
one with the
reckons-
glasses.
yeah,
I know who you
him.
mean. Yeah.
He hasn't acted since Ghostbusters 2,
Oh.
and they were saying that they offered him a cameo and he said no, but he does want to come back to acting at some point. So
Maybe in the proper Ghostbusters.
yeah, but wouldn't you not turn that down? I wouldn't turn that down if I got offered a cameo, to reprise my character for a much but maybe it's because it's girls. I don't know, but if it was done properly, maybe he might be more interested.
Apart from that, the Star Wars final trailer was released,
I haven't seen it.
which you don't want to watch.
No,
It doesn't really spoil it. It doesn't.
It does. It just even the last one does. Just showed too much.
The only thing that everyone's saying is, actually, no, I can't say it because it will sort of spoil it for you.
Don't say anything. No, to be fair, I'm not even bothered really. You can say it.
There's no Luke in the trailer,
Yeah, I'm not surprised.
but he's got to be in it.
Does he though?
Or everyone, there's a lot of speculation online at the moment. They say that Luke's gone to the dark side.
Yeah. Couldn't Luke be the guy
Or
with that?
the guy with the red lightsaber.
Is that Luke?
Is that his nephew, they're saying? Or, because Darth Vader was his father and he's actually chosen to choose the dark side of the
Yeah.
Force. Oh,
There's quite a lot of questions and stuff, but the tickets went on sale yesterday for Star Wars, which, bearing in mind, is not out until December 17th in the UK. We get a day earlier. They've already got a sale. It's only October 20th, but yes, I've got a ticket for it. I can't wait. I'm looking forward to it.
Git.
To be fair, I'm not like an uber fan of Star Wars. I like the films. The films, they're good, but I wouldn't say I'm like a massive nut about it, as opposed to other people.
Nut, yeah.
You know what I mean?
I like it, and I do.
Yeah,
I've
like
got
it.
them all.
I'm really excited for a new one, but is it going to be? I'm more excited to see if it's going to be shit. I think that's
Yeah.
because everyone got this excited about Phantom Menace, and when that was announced, there's going to be a new Star Wars prequel trilogy. Everyone was like, "Oh, but crazy excited and stuff," and then Phantom Menace was pretty shit. Actually, really shit. Actually, the entire prequel trilogy is crap.
Oh, I'd have to disagree with you there. I quite
do
like
not
them.
agree?
Phantom Menace wasn't great. But the second one, Attack of the Clones, that was wicked. The massive Jedi fight.
I would say that's the better one out of all three of them.
Yeah, that was the better one out of
That's
all
the best
three.
film.
And then obviously Revenge of the Sith, which was pretty cool because Yoda fighting thingy,
Yeah,
and it was all like the Sith uprising.
yeah.
But yeah, the Phantom Menace wasn't great, and Jar Jar Binks can bollocks.
Well, apparently he's getting killed off in this one.
Do we have to see him?
But
actually
do you
get
see
killed
him though in the later films? Is he in the later films? Because obviously
off? Oh, what you mean?
4, 5, and 6.
No, you don't see him in that anyway.
No. So
Technically,
does he exist in that? Because this is a new character that's introduced
yeah. So
in the prequel trilogy. So
this is based after.
yeah, this is based after that.
Yeah.
So technically, Jar Jar, he's been missing for the last.
Whatever happened, yeah.
Yeah.
Where's he been? He's been
But
with the Gungans.
Confirmed that he is going to be killed off.
Yeah, I hope you get to see his head get chopped off with a lightsaber.
Well, I think he was quoted, J.J. Abrams, saying that he's going to get unceremoniously killed off, which basically could be like,
Yeah, lightsaber.
yeah, to the head.
Or something just
There'll be a massive,
wicked.
massive cheer from like.
Yeah, I'll cheer.
Because you know what, that's the thing when I can always see in videos on YouTube and stuff, like American audiences in cinema, they are like really, really
Into it.
active when watching a film. Like over here, we're like really, really quiet. Everyone's silent. Everyone's just literally watching.
Which is
film.
the way it should be.
If it's a comedy, you're laughing. If it's a horror, you're like hiding behind your hands.
Yeah.
And you're. But in America, like from what I've seen on trailers, they're all talking, they're all laughing, they're all giggling. It just seems weird. I don't know. Have you ever seen like?
Yeah, I have seen it. I know what you mean.
It's weird.
But it would annoy me if I'm going to watch it's what annoys me about the cinema. Like, I want to go there, I want to sit there, and I want to watch in peace a film.
And then you get.
Yeah, you got the crunchy bags. You've
You
got.
got that shitty.
That's why I try to sit at the back because I get people kicking my
No,
chair,
Yeah, you still get it.
and I'm like, stop
What gets
it,
me
stop
is
it.
why do cinemas sell the noisiest of confectionery and sweets? Sweet bags, the wrappers, popcorn. Why don't they put popcorn in a cardboard box like they do in America? It'd be so much easier. It wouldn't make any noise.
Yeah, and then just pick at it.
Yeah, why put it in a bag? And you've got cans of Coke, like fizzy and things. It's just I hate noise.
Yeah.
What gets me even more than that is people talking now.
I went to a showing once, yeah. It was a Harry Potter. And 2 rows, not 2 rows, it was like a row in front of me. The person that they took out with them wasn't English, and they were translating the whole fucking film
No.
for them. Yeah, they were talking in their language to them.
What?
They're like, oh, you do it. And he's like, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, all I can hear is them. I'm like, fuck you. Wait till it comes out in your own country if you can't understand it. Or at least buy it on DVD with transcript.
I've never heard of that before. Transcript. Just print the script at home.
You know what I mean?
Transcript.
Subtitles in their language. But
Yeah, that
that really pissed me off. I asked for a refund and I got a free ticket for the next whatever show.
Did you ask for a refund?
Yeah.
Did you get it?
I went fucking mental. I was like, I'm sitting here and he's translating the whole film. I'm trying to watch
Was
it.
it quite busy?
It was fairly busy, yeah.
Yeah. No one else saying anything then?
No, because I would have moved seats otherwise, but because it was quite busy. But
Can't now.
Other
'cause
people
the
were like,
seats are-
"What the fuck?" I know because he was in front of me. I could hear it mostly. I think because it's like talking to him just in front, whatever language it was, French or whatever. It's like, F you.
Yeah, that's crazy.
But
But I know what you mean though. Like with, it just winds me up, especially horror films, because people just see them as a place to go. And the worst thing you can have is a group of teenagers,
young teenagers
like
going
14,
to watch,
15,
yeah.
going
Oh
to watch
my
a film
days.
because they just. I think what film was it? I think we went to see either. There was a film recently. It was kind of like Kick-Ass, but it wasn't. It was like a kid who was an agent.
A kid who's an agent.
Yeah, it's got Colin Firth in, and it's got Samuel Jackson in as well.
I have no idea.
forgot what it's called. It was that film. We went and saw this film. The name escapes me. And there was a group of literally must have been 20 teenagers on a half term as well, which doesn't help.
Yeah,
Like,
half term's worth.
15-year-olds, literally just making just talking so much, just nattering, all passing, throwing food at each other. It was like this was a busy cinema, packed out, and every seat's taken. And they're making a racket. You just can't concentrate.
No, because
I feel like I missed bits in the film because I was too focused on them.
Yeah, they're nattering and chucking food at each other. It's like, what's the point of coming to cinema?
Yeah.
I know people got unlimited cards and things, but if people actually go there and spend money, it's like 20 quid.
Yeah.
And you could just waste it.
That's what I mean. For me, I've got an unlimited card, so it's all right. But still, you just want to go sometimes and just have no one there, and just like sometimes I've gone to a film and it's just been like me and a mate and like 2 other people. It's so nice.
Yeah, it's beautiful. It's happened to me in like the bigger screen before.
Because I feel like the later you go, you don't get a lot of people.
Yeah, or the earliest slot.
Or the early, yeah. And if you go on like 12 o'clock on a Saturday, like the first showing, like, it's not normally anyone
pretty
there.
empty, yeah.
Yeah, which is good. But
the peak times are between 1 o'clock in the afternoon all the way till like 6 or 7 at night.
They're getting clever now because some films obviously get released in 3D and IMAX as well. So they're putting them showings at peak times.
Yeah, that's clever.
Because
and the other showings are like 2D, where it's like the shit.
Yeah,
but I don't mind 2D.
Say Friday at 8 o'clock, really, really peak time to go to the cinema, to go out. You might be on for a meal beforehand. So you get to the cinema, 8 o'clock showing, 3D IMAX. And it's like, oh shit, I've got to pay all that extra money.
Yeah.
The money beside that, the next one's not until 9 for 2D. So and you've already missed the other one that's 2D.
Yeah,
so it's kind of...
fork out.
Do you fork out for it? I remember once, because I was in the queue, and I think I was watching Spider-Man in there. And this dad was behind me. He hadn't had an unlimited card, and it was just him and his son, and a bag of sweets from the pick and mix bit, and for IMAX tickets 3D. I think he paid 35 quid.
It wouldn't surprise me.
If not 40 quid, just for 2 people.
And then you got all your bits and bobs from the confectionery.
I still have to pay money on top to watch an IMAX showing. I still have to pay another £4.50.
Yeah.
To watch an IMAX. I'm already paying, I think, £17 now for that card.
Yeah, £17 a month.
And it used to be £13.50.
When I had it, it was like 9 quid, I swear. Yeah. £9.50 a month.
Yeah, and it went up to £13.50, and now it's £16.90.
What?
I mean, it's still obviously really good value.
Yeah, because you get your money's worth if you keep going every week.
I go once a week, if that. So I get my money's worth, but there are some times where there's nothing out at all, and you kind of feel like you have to go for the sake of it.
Yeah, exactly.
You know? But yeah.
Also, obviously, the other film, Bond. I'm so fucking jealous that you're going to see that as well.
I didn't know you was a Bond fan.
I love Bond. I've seen them all.
Yeah, they're awesome, aren't they?
Yeah, I'm...
Favourite Bond film?
GoldenEye.
Yeah.
Pierce Brosnan is
Pierce
my favourite. Brosnan. Pierce Brosnan. It's my cold is taken over.
Brosnan.
Pierce Brosnan is my favourite Bond.
Best Bond.
Yeah.
Who's your worst Bond? Timothy Dalton.
Yeah, he was pretty crap.
It's crap.
But
everyone knows Roger Moore. I don't.
Yeah, I was going to say people might hate me for saying that, but I don't really rate Roger Moore as a Bond that well. Sean Connery was alright.
Sean Connery, yeah. But
yeah,
I like Daniel Craig. I think he's good.
Daniel Craig is second best, definitely. Yeah. He's wicked. Yeah.
Because they've made it a bit more Bourne-like, haven't they? Like Jason Bourne.
Yeah, it's like him he makes obvious mistakes. Whereas the other Bonds don't make that many mistakes.
And it's a bit more realistic in terms of the gadgets and stuff.
Yeah, instead of
as well.
Freaking, I don't know, super invisible cars and
but
and shit.
Are the Bond films meant to be in order of chronological in terms of are they all the same character? Obviously they are, but do the films appear in the same universe? So they carry on and on and on and on.
No.
So they're all
the
separate.
New ones, from
I think
Casino
the new
Royale,
ones do. Yeah.
That is starting all over again, isn't it? Like Bond's early days.
Yeah. So it's not linked to the previous.
No.
Because obviously Judi Dench is still M. So and she's been M with Pierce Brosnan. So
we know that.
Yeah.
But I think their aim was to create Daniel Craig as the early stages of Bond still anyway.
Yeah.
And there's no obviously Q anymore. There's R, isn't there?
There's R now, yeah. Spoiler alert.
Big spoiler. It's been out for fucking years.
But no one has seen. No one has seen Skyfall.
No one's seen Skyfall. God.
That is awesome. Skyfall's good. It's funny because if you look at the way the Bond films have gone, say GoldenEye, brilliant. What was after that? Tomorrow Never Dies.
Yeah, and then it was The World Is Not Enough.
And then it was that shit one, Die Another Day.
And that was still Pierce Brosnan.
That was
wasn't it?
awful. That was the worst one. There was a scene where he's on the like a jet, like a board, like a diving board or something. And it's on water, and you can so tell it's a green screen because he's like that trying to dodge the waves.
Oh,
It's awful, so bad. But then you had Skyfall, which is brilliant. But then you had Quantum of Solace, which was shit. Then you had Skyfall, which is brilliant.
yeah. So it was like Casino Royale. I liked it.
Yeah,
Quantum of Solace,
Crap.
crap. Skyfall, brilliant.
Good.
Spectre.
that's what I mean.
It better be good.
But if it follows the timeline, technically this has to be crap.
No, it looks good though.
But it looks. Do you know they spent 25 million just destroying Aston Martins?
I know. I saw that.
10 Aston Martins they've
I was
destroyed.
like, I feel sorry.
No
for
one
the
knows
Aston
how much is spent on the film itself, but if they can afford to spend that much money just destroying cars,
25 million. Well, it's going to be a high
some
gross.
film, that's
It'll
even
make
higher.
its money back.
That's even higher than some films' entire budget, just on cars.
Just on cars.
Like,
But it'll make its money back easily.
oh, easily, yeah. Because even Skyfall is one of the highest grossing films of all time as well. That's like in top 10.
This will be high grossing,
Skyfall made $1 billion.
but then Star Wars come out and that'll just wipe the floor of everything probably.
I will be interested to see if Star Wars overtakes Avatar as the highest grossing film. It has a long way to go. Avatar is at 2,738,000,000, something like that. So nearly 3 billion.
Oh, that's a lot, isn't it?
And there's not even a lot of merchandise for Avatar.
No, it's
when
just
when
the
you
film.
think about it, it's just a film, and that would be Blu-ray.
It was one of the first sort of 3D ones as well, wasn't it?
Yeah.
In a way, I suppose they were
I
advertising
think
3D.
I think the reason why I'm not a huge fan of it is that the way it was being described was that it was like unlike any 3D you've ever seen before. But the 3D was sort of projected around you, and I was like, "Well, this sounds really interesting." Obviously, it wasn't that at all.
No, it
3D is amazing. It's really quite.
you get the depth of
I
field
prefer depth as opposed to
in your face.
Yeah.
Yeah.
because in your face just doesn't do
No.
anything.
It's certain films that I don't mind in your face.
Oh wow, it's going to nearly hit me. Not.
Yeah.
Ah!
Balloons
The
are
best
in
one though was I think the best 3D film I've seen was Jackass 3D. Because there's a
Yeah,
scene
that was good.
where they shoot a
Yeah.
dildo
and it goes right.
and
like,
it goes right out the screen.
yeah.
I was like, whoa, that's pretty impressive. Yeah, I'll be well, like you said earlier, the Star Wars merchandise has already gone through the roof. Well, only with linking with Disney as well, because they've got their Disney characters, the Star Wars characters. When I was in Paris last year, they already had Mickey Mouse as Luke, as Han Solo, Goofy as Darth Vader, as plush
Dressed
toys.
up, yeah.
Toys, and you can get them. And there was a build your own lightsaber section. They had a massive Lego Darth Vader.
Yeah, it's all
This was last year.
merchandise makes a lot of
Ever
money.
since the film was announced, that Disney were doing it.
Yeah.
So you're going to Tesco's now. You've got Star Wars yogurts, Star
Wars yogurts.
Star Wars. It's just everything's attached to it.
Oh dear.
So, do you see the Star Wars Christmas tree?
No.
The Darth Vader Christmas tree.
When it lights up, it goes.
That's basically Darth Vader just with tinsel around.
Is it?
Pretty much.
Oh, okay, fair enough. I won't be buying one of those.
No.
Yeah, so that's quite a lot on cinemas, dude.
Loads, yeah.
What's else you got on there?
It's just some other films I've seen recently, but not really worth
Yeah.
talking about. We both got PlayStation Now.
Yeah, PlayStation Now.
Have you gave it a go yet?
I haven't, but I know what it's about.
It's brilliant.
It's official now.
Yeah.
You pay a subscription, but I think the first month is free, and you can download and play.
You don't get a month as well. You get 7 days.
Oh, is
I've
the
already-
first month free?
No, it's not. I've already had to cancel mine because I checked it earlier before it came out, and I saw it was expiring tomorrow. £12 due to go out of my account. Nope, cancel. It's £12. Not bad, but that a month. It's
Yeah,
quite
£12
pricey.
a month. That is quite pricey, and only if you're going to use the
That's
features.
nearly 120 quid a year.
Yeah, if you're going to use the features of PlayStation Now, it is good for. Go on, what can you do on it?
Well, yeah. So I did get the trial, and yeah. So I didn't know it was on PS3, so I went on the PS Store just to see what games there are for PS Plus.
Yeah.
Because I think that's still good value for download for getting free games and stuff and getting money off. And I saw it, and I was like, oh, I think that's pretty cool. Free trial for a week. Just give it a go. Downloaded it. It done a test to see if my internet could run it. Came back saying, yeah, you got perfect speed for it. So once I had the agreement and stuff, I had a choice of 100 games to play straight away instantly. a lot of them weren't the biggest games. Like there was like Grid 2 on there, which I love Grid. Brilliant car racing game.
Yeah.
And they had The Wolf Among Us, which is a Telltale game based on the Fable stories, where like the fairy tale characters are real people.
Yeah.
Kind of like Once Upon a Time, but more graphic. And it's like Walking Dead, the game on the PS3, where you have to make decisions of who dies and who lives, etc. And you have to talk. So there's them two on there, but I didn't really notice any ever big massive games. But I thought I'd give it a go, and I got Grid 2, selected it. It said, this game relies on basically a feature where if you're not playing it and you leave the room, it will boot you out because it has to make way for other people on the server. So it's basically it's a massive server where they've got this game on it, and I'm basically like, when you download, I'm just basically reaching up to it and pulling that all through onto the PS3. And I thought, like, there's no way this could happen. It's going to be buffery, it's going to be really jittery and like really laggy, and it was absolutely seamless. Like, I couldn't notice any difference. Grid 2 booted up, and it's like I had the game in the console.
Yeah, it was just perfect.
It's just absolutely perfect. Obviously, I've got pretty good Wi-Fi. Virgin.
Yeah,
it's one of the best.
Yeah,
streaming games.
It sounds good. So
really
if you're going to use that, if people want to just play games all day, then you could probably wipe out all the 100
obviously,
games.
it's trying to find time to do it as well.
I won't be purchasing it myself because I don't have the time to do it. But
it's trying to find the time to play.
It's pretty good,
and the money as well is.
In other games, there's
news.
What else coming out? Fallout 4. It's coming out soon. Star
Very
Wars
soon.
Battlefront.
You pre-ordered that, didn't you?
Yeah, that's November. But Fallout 4 is the one that's coming out before that.
Yeah, that was only announced recently as well, wasn't it? Like, it's like
properly, it's all like, it's all come out.
Yeah, it's like we wouldn't have made it.
I will probably get it, but not yet.
Have you played any other Fallouts?
Yeah, I played like New Vegas.
Number 3.
And
Yeah,
3,
what do you think? It's alright, I just think there's so much to it.
There's loads to it, and you've got to really have the time to
Kind
play
of what's put me off, because I've got number 3.
You probably still haven't done all the things, do it?
I hardly played it. I've done the whole bit when you're a baby and you're growing up and you're learning to shoot and stuff, and after that, and then you leave the vault, and then you're in the open world, you have to do tasks and stuff. But I was like, there's all these stats and things, and you've got that po' boy thing with it, is that computer screen.
Yeah, it's hard. You've got to have time
you
to play
have to target certain bits of the body to shoot people. It's just like,
it is. I think they've worked a lot of the mechanics out and stuff.
Games like that really just put me off nowadays because of the time factor. I just like a game now where you can pick up and play, sort of level based, where it's quite linear in that you've got a story, but it's totally open world. Like, open world games are really just. I had Red Dead Redemption and I gave that a go, and I just got bored of it because there's so much to do.
There's a lot to do. I did like the game. But yeah, that's why I'm more into like shoot 'em ups now, because I can just pick it up, play it. If one of the children start crying, I can just put it down straight away. I'm not having to wait around and stuff. That's why I don't play Warcraft that much anymore, because I don't have the time. Yeah,
I just prefer games now, like you said, very linear shooting games or third-person games like Infamous 2 is on there, which I was quite tempted by. A game where it's just level-based. That is quite open world, but it's quite linear still. There's not a lot to do.
Yeah.
You do missions, you can do side quests and stuff, but that's it. Other than that, and collecting things.
Yeah, that's the other game I bought recently, wasn't it? Dying Light.
Yeah.
That's a zombie game, but again, it's sort of pick up and play. It's open world. Yeah. You're free running across the plains and stuff, avoiding zombies.
Kind of like Mirror's Edge, but with zombies.
Yeah, and at night they turn into like the super strong zombies that run after you at fucking high speed.
Oh yeah.
And they can do the free running as well.
Can you see your character, or is you first person?
It's first person.
All right.
But it's good. I like it.
Yeah.
I will continue. £25 brand new.
Not bad. What? Where from?
That was a game. That was
game.
So yeah, the next thing I get is Battlefront, and then in the next year, I suppose it's just then it'd be the Division and things.
Yeah, that's the thing.
And Hitman, yes.
Hitman did good. If I watched that, the fact that you've got so many different avenues to kill someone.
Yeah, you can just keep playing and playing it. Oh, I'm gonna kill him with a spanner
the ones we saw, like poisoning him, you could like poison them, and the stories interlink as you play.
You can choose almost any entrance to go in.
Yeah.
Front door, top
just
glass window.
Shoot your way in if you wanted to.
Go through the roof or whatever.
That's all they used to do, like in the other games, just shoot my way through.
Yeah, I know. I like the tactics behind sneaking.
Because that, to me, seems like you can. How do you know what to do? Like, does it give you hints of you could do this, you could do that?
Yeah, sometimes it does, doesn't it? It's like, this is your target. And when you hide or something, you can be like, right, do you want to go? And you can either shoot or go mad here, or do you want to sneak in?
Yeah.
Oh my god, my voice went funny there. Do we? But yeah, no, that's the stuff that I'm excited for so far.
Yeah.
Just one more thing.
Bit news.
Just basically, did you hear about the Amazon thing?
No.
Amazon sues.
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 You know words
I can't
today.
say. Yeah, it's
You
a
can't
throat.
talk.
It's the damn tickly cough. Go away. I reckon they found a cure for the common cold. See what I mean?
They're trying to cure cancer, not the cold.
No, but the cold and cancer.
Yeah.
I don't know. I reckon they've already found the cure for the cold, but because they make so much money out of the paracetamols and the Beechams, it's a multi-billion-dollar industry.
Oh yeah, I bought some the other day and it was like, £4.
Yeah, and if they stop doing that as a cure, all that is out the window.
Yeah.
So they're obviously going to still make money. They're not going to be like, here's a cure, we'll make life easier for you.
Yeah.
Because that's just an inconvenient.
One-off drug.
The world's a freaking greedy place. Anyway, yeah, Amazon sues. And my phone's frozen. 1,114 people, like fake reviewers.
Oh yeah, I've heard about
for
this.
hire.
Yeah.
Because online retailers filed a lawsuit against 1,140 defendants, tarnishing Amazon's brand for their own profit. Because they're like, oh, I wouldn't pay. Like, they give it a good review or they give it a bad review.
Yeah, they get paid to do it.
Yeah, and then
They've never actually seen the product or used it.
no, yeah,
It's
it's ridiculous.
ridiculous, isn't it? Like, why would you bother? Like, that's the thing nowadays. I was like, when it comes to buying now, I'm so picky now of what I buy because of like reviews, and I shouldn't be. You should just.
I always read the reviews.
I do read them. I'm a stickler for reading reviews, but there's so many good ones and so many bad ones. It's like, who do you actually listen to?
Yeah,
Like,
because it's like a mixture.
did you go with the majority, or what about the people that did buy it and didn't review it? I think if you buy something, I think it should be mandatory that you actually review it. Like, at least give you some sort of incentive. So if you reviewed it, like, well, next time you get £10 off your next purchase.
Yeah, there should be an incentive to review.
That would give,
honestly.
Yeah, because most things now, if you use a service, like if you go to a restaurant or you buy something online or you've used a service through a website, etc., you get, or if you shop in a supermarket or in a clothes shop, you get, on your receipt it says, look, give us your feedback and you could win £1,000.
Yeah, you can win stuff.
I do that now. Most receipts that says, log on here, put your feedback in, put your receipt number in, you could win £500 of clothing. Fine.
The only other thing, there is a flip side to that. What if they just put it on the receipts and they don't actually offer that?
Yeah, they could do that.
They could lie, but it makes people do it.
Yeah, they could do that. I guess that's the risk that you take, but...
Yeah, so... Yeah, that was that really. That was the only main thing.
Yeah.
I need to shout out Wayne and Paul from the Countdown podcast, movies and TV. Almost as similar. It's very similar to ours, actually. Obviously, we cover games and stuff like that, but they talk about movies and TV stuff.
Yeah.
And it's quite a good podcast from Australia.
Oh, lovely.
They shouted me out last time. I'm shouting them out this time.
Shouting them out.
Episode 30.
Get them on.
Yeah.
Get 'em on.
I said we might be able to collaborate.
Skype.
Yes, and see
Skype
if that
each
is
other.
possible.
Yeah,
But the
so-
time difference is like 11 hours ahead.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
So they're in the future.
When...
Back to the future.
Yeah, because technically you could have 2 birthdays. You could have 2 birthdays.
Yeah,
In Australia and one over here as well.
you could.
You could. If you go back in time.
Yeah, you could, yeah.
You could.
Quickly, super plane.
Yeah, because their New Year's is like really quick, isn't it? Like, there's the first New Year's to sort of go off.
Yeah, they'll be there. Yeah, because they're like 11 hours ahead.
Yeah.
It's always on TV, and it's
Yeah,
like,
Ant
Happy
Dec.
New Year, and we got to wait fucking 11 hours yet.
Like Ant and Dec, when you watch it on I'm a Celebrity, like 8 o'clock at night, we're watching it, and it says Tuesday, 7:30 in the morning. What?
Yeah, like the
You're on Tuesday.
I'm a celebrity.
You're on Tuesday. How are you on Tuesday? We're on Monday. That makes no
Yeah,
sense.
I'm like, oh yeah, and it's early in the morning for them. Oh
Yeah. So
yeah.
how is Tuesday? That's weird.
But yeah, thanks for the shout out.
Listening.
And continue to listen, and obviously likewise I do. And yeah,
We
next
have-
time we'll talk about.
Loads of channels you can follow us on, as always.
Mm.
We have
YouTube.
YouTube.
We have Instagram.
YouTube.
If you want to follow us on
And
Twitter, it's
Twitter.
at the Something Pod.
Capital T.
Capital S,
Capital
capital P. Myself for Dan is at DanMan5K.
And mine is at Cyril Kevbo.
Thank you very much
For listening.
And we'll see you next time.
Goodbye.